Hi everyone, I'm here today to share an amazing package that I got from Tasmania. The wonderful Pene Marshall sent me a package with a gorgeous journal and an extra special set of things to pack around it from her wonderful crafting group there. And I wanted to share that with you today. This beautiful journal I'm going to set aside so that I can show you first the little surprises and wonderful things that came with the package that was sent. I want to thank Pene's crafting group of friends. You guys are so sweet and generous. That is Leanne, Jeanne, Maree, Sonia, Joan, Doreen, Tracy, and Gloria. I cannot thank you enough for your generosity. This is just beautiful. Even the bow that the package was wrapped in is just so gorgeous. Okay. I'm working with new video equipment, so please do bear with me. These packages are just amazing little tidbits of things from the other side of the world. So pretty trims that we don't see here. And Pene and I have talked quite a bit about life in Tasmania there. And these playing cards have wonderful pictures. This brand of craft goods, Collage, I think it's pronounced, is specific to them down on the other side of the world. Aren't those gorgeous? I wonder what's on the back of those. Let's just peek and find out. Are they flat? Oh, they are. Oh, that'll be so interesting. So they can go on a page without a bulky back sticking through it. Those will be fun to use. Coconut buttons. I love it. Pretty trim. Oh, I love it. And brads. Oh, look at the pretty hearts. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. And, oh my gosh, look at these pens. These are alcohol ink. Chestnut and what's the other color? Bermuda. Oh, I'm going to have fun playing with those. Isn't that sweet? Oh, and fun little clothespins. Oh, it looks like magnets on the back. Oh, you guys know, I know how to use a clothespin. What fun. Look how pretty. Oh, the colors. I don't know if you can see the colors in this well. Oh, that's so nice. And tea. Mount Wellington tea. Mount Wellington is this huge, beautiful mountain that Pene has sent me pictures of that is not far from where she lives, and it is just gorgeous. And this is some tea from there. I love it. All kinds of little goodies. I went through this, you guys, and I showed it to 3 or 4 people in the past week since I received this package, because I have a new phone and a new computer, and I'm having to learn how to make videos all over again with all my new technology. So this has been gone through 3 or 4 times, which is why it's so disorganized. I love that. Eucalyptus. That's what the koala bears eat. I knew that. This was so cool. This is silk thread from Rothfield and Company. And the package it was wrapped in says, vintage silk thread made for World War II uniforms. They also made buttons. Rothfield's was decommissioned in 1959, taken over by, I think that says Peerless. And this was the label that it came in. You know, this is like a whole ephemera in and of itself. But this is so smooth, this silk thread, and delicate. I just have never quite seen anything like that. I've never worked with real antique threads before. And wonderful little cards from Penny. She wrote me a nice note inside here, and the fabulous Tim Holtz Crazy Cats. Love that. Look at this tag. Kangaroo, a platypus. I know I'm supposed to know the names of these other, I don't think that's a Tasmanian devil, and I think that's a porcupine. Great tag. And let me show you this real quick. Look at this fabric. Isn't this great? It's like already ready to be quilted. Could cover so many things, and great bright colors. And there's 4 pieces of this. The tag says Sheridan Sheet Company, Hobart, 1970s. Hobart is a town in Tasmania. So this is really vintage material. Oh, that's wonderful. And they've sent me these amazing pieces of tourist and geographical and all sorts of information on the sites of Tasmania. If you're not familiar with Tasmania, if you look at a map of Australia and you look down in the southeast corner, just off the continent, you will see almost a heart-shaped landmass, and that is Tasmania. So they've sent maps and lighthouses, which is so cool, and a tourist magazine, which has all kinds of great information about the sites and the colors, and they have fabulous seasons down there. I saw pictures recently because they're opposite season-wise, so as we're spring going into summer, they're fall going into winter. And the pictures that Penny shared reminded me of New England in the fall. I love it. And this is more information on the lighthouses. And actually, she named them for me in the picture that she cut from the calendar. I would imagine, being an island nation like that, lighthouses have been quite important over their history. Okay, just trying to take all the little addresses out there. And another beautiful calendar with the sights from their gorgeous island. Wow. Just beautiful. And then she sent Cog and me a video, the Tasmanian journey, which we will definitely sit down and watch and enjoy. Thank you so much. And then there was more ephemera inside. Look at this trifold. Isn't that clever? And it's got all things about Tasmania pictures. Oh, I love it. I love it. And the tags. Butterfly snakes. That's so smart. Oh, look. I love it. probably something in there. Oh, journal. Excellent. This is so clever. Oh, I'm going to have to remember that when I'm making journals. Just a fold and a tuck. I can't tell you how many times I've just folded over ephemera. It never occurred to me to tuck it in that way. Oh my goodness. Look at the stitching in the leaves. How pretty. How pretty. Tea-dyed backing. I just can't thank you enough, you guys. Oh, look, you open it and the labels are there. That's so smart. And there's the Tasmanian devil. Wow. Just wow. So pretty. And then look at this, you guys. Isn't this amazing? The beautiful metal pieces, the embellishments in here. I don't know how well you can see those. Oh, these are just gorgeous. And there's so many of them. Those will definitely find a good use. They're so ornate. And hard to pick up. There we go. Thank you, thank you. I have never had any of these before. I've bought a few corners to go in things, but I've never had the metal embellishments. These are Tasmanian ravens, and just so delicate and pretty. This is black, a stiff black cardstock that it was cut from, and I've never done any die cutting myself, so to me this is beautiful. This is rocket science too. I have not ventured into die cutting papers, and these are just beautiful. I'm feeling Edgar Allan Poe from this. But you know, since I've been living up here and gotten to know the crows and a few ravens, I don't look at them as so dark like I used to. They actually seem to be kind of cheerful and playful creatures. And then these came with a note, and these are dingoes, which are wild dogs that live in Australia, and they are thought of as predators by the farmers, and there are movements to save them, and there are movements to kill them off because they're viewed as predators, and they are beautiful dogs. So these were gorgeous tags. It says photo by Jen Parker, and these are tags that they made for me, and wrote a nice letter about the efforts there to save the dingo population. And some fabulous stickies, again by that same craft company. So I just am so overwhelmed by this package, and I'm going to put this aside and I'll get to the gorgeous journal that came with it. Thank you so much, ladies. I can't tell you how much it means to me that you thought of me and put this together. Look at this gorgeous journal that Pene made for me. And I have got to tell you about the fabulous Pene Marshall. She's so talented. I'm going to put the link to her YouTube channel below this video in the description box, so you can all go and see what she's done and subscribe to her channel. She's made a series of journals for a local historic group of women. She called it Lost, and they were women who'd been lost or somewhat forgotten or understated in history of Tasmania, of their local history there. And she made detailed concept journals to be on display, and then went and spoke with groups there locally about these women and described them throughout the journals that she made. Just fabulous stuff. And she's got videos of these concept journals up on her YouTube now, so definitely go check them out. She's really so amazing. I mean, look at this. Look at the beautiful colors. Love these embellishments and the stitching. And you know, these aren't Mrs. Cog colors or anything. Beautiful spine and the chain that comes over and attaches. Oh, I just love this. Look at the colors. Wow. I have a lot of static clinging here today. I don't know why. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. So it unfastens with these ribbons. There's sari silk in here and other ribbons. Just, oh, it feels so soft. And they attach to a post, a knob. I just love the image, the card that you stitched to the front. That's so pretty. That's so me. Inside we have a floating pocket, William Shakespeare. I love that. Believe in your heart that something wonderful is about to happen. I can do that. Inside here, it's got a pocket and a notebook. Oh my goodness. How did I miss this in here too? How adorable. Absolutely adorable. Oh, so pretty. And the paper that you used for the inside. And I love that the little swivel holder here has a sunflower on it. That's just great. Okay. This is the wall. Derwent Bridge, Tasmania. Look at that. Looks like something out of a Harry Potter movie. The Wall in the Wilderness, Derwent Bridge, Tasmania. See, I can't pronounce these animals. An echidna? Is that how you pronounce it? Look at that. Is that soft or are they prickly? You're going to have to tell me about that one, Penny, and fill me in. Look at this. Beautiful linen with the embroidery on it. Oh, I love it. And a doily and a Van Gogh. Oh, I love those sunflowers. Look how pretty. Oh, such dainty die cut. I just love it. And I'm going to guess that that's a Tasmanian devil. I've seen several pictures of what they really look like since I got this package. I love it. Cooking recipes. I'm going to put this back as we go because I might never get it back where it came from if I don't. There we go. Oh, pretty. Look at the gorgeous stencils. I love it. And the doily. It's got gold and blue on it. How smart. Something else I've never thought to do. Love the ruffles. Pretty, pretty bead. Wow. There's glass blown flowers on that. Embossed tags. And an ES for Elizabeth Smith. I love it. Recipe cards. Lots of journaling cards. This looks like shiny wallpaper. That's what it reminds me of. I bet it is. I love the texture on that. Pretty sunflower card. Nice. I love it. And pretty lace. It's a tally card for bridge. And all the scientific information for a sunflower. Oh, I love this eyelash trim too. It's very sunflower colored. It's that muted yellow gold. I've lost the sun again. Since I came in here to film this part of the video, we've gone from sunshine to, I can hear the thunder in the distance. So if there's a big blast of thunder and I jump a little, I forewarned you. How pretty. Oh, look at the bears. This reminds me of a CD or DVD cover, and it's just completely printed and embellished and sewn on. That's great. I love it. I looked through this about a week ago when I got it, and I set it aside. I'm trying to learn my new video equipment, and I have not gone back through it with a fine-tooth comb. But you can believe I'm going to spend an evening going through every tiny little nook and cranny. Tomatoes. Spinach. Salads. Look at the pretty stamping on there. This is something in between linen and muslin. I'm not sure which, but it frays really well. What a pretty antique. Oh, here we go. Beautiful lace belly band. Gorgeous flower. I knew I saw Lady Grey tea in the last week or two. My daughter Izzy was here, and she said, "Have you ever heard of Lady Grey tea?" I said, "Yes, and I think there's some in the package." And we went through the whole package, and I said, "No, I'm wrong. No, I was right. It's there." I'm not crazy. Oh, I just love that trim. Okay. I love the stenciling of the words too. I've never seen any stencils that have that, the word print that way. Look, Penny told me she painted this. That's Tramp. It's gorgeous, just gorgeous. Don't be fooled by my fluffy exterior. Oh, she's got him pegged. A little thing that says Tramp up here. That's gorgeous. I may take that out of this book and put that up somewhere, Penny. I really love that. So nice. Wow, it's getting darker and darker. Can you guys tell from the light? I hate to put any artificial light on and throw shadows. Love that. I love the rocking chair too. That's great. Okay. That was in there, I think. Clipped on there. And there's the other side of Van Gogh's sunflowers. The koalas. Look at that bright green trim. I love it. And the pocket. What a fabulous tag. The eco dyeing. Wow, you got great prints on that, Penny. Just fabulous. There's the thunder. Savor life in all its magic. Oh, how pretty. Real joy comes. God, it's so dark I can hardly see this. Not from base of riches or from praise of men, but from doing something worthwhile. Isn't that the truth? How nice. A little collaged bird and lace. Fabulous. So pretty. Oh, great ladder. Ode to Bob Robin. That's my Robin that was here, that I nursed back to, well, semi-teenagehood. That's so sweet. I love it. I missed the Bob Robin on there before. All the birds. I had to fight with that off camera in case I accidentally shredded the bag getting it out. I didn't want to do that on camera, but I didn't. It all came out. And they're gorgeous, gorgeous stickers. They look like illustrations on the stickers. Robins and a butterfly. A fabulous watering can. It is raining so hard out now. If you can hear it, that's our metal roof that echoes. And how cute is this? This is just a paper clip with a button on it. I've put everything on paper clips and it has never occurred to me to just stick a button on it. That is simple and brilliant. Pretty. Oh, I love it. Tasmanian map in there. There's Hobart, so Mount Wellington must be down there somewhere too. Oh, this is fabulous. Look at all the room to journal. If it doesn't open, it's not your door. That's brilliant. Oh, There's my soaking wet cat that just turned up at the door. I'll be right back. I'm back. My very wet cat was at the door, and I trained him to come and meow at me when he's wet till I dry him, so I was about to be interrupted anyways. Oh, isn't that pretty? More journal cards. Look at the die cut tree again with the detailed cut on it. Just amazing. Wander without reason. Love this. Nettle blossom. Nope, it says wattle blossom. I wonder if that's the same wattle that people weave together and make fences of in the northern hemisphere. They call it a wattle fence. Do more of what makes you happy. Nice. Another fabulous collage. Yep. It's another one of those envelopes that more of that fabulous shiny pocket material. Even your old tickets and things look different. I love seeing vintage things from so far away. Right, is that a porcupine? The World League for Protection of Animals. Looks like it's a porcupine to me, but I've mispronounced just about every other animal you've put in here, so I could be wrong. Let me know. Oh, look, more Tasmanian cards. Pretty, pretty glass beads. That's so nice. I love your papers too. It's so interesting seeing what you guys get in your paper packs down there. Eucalyptus. It's a long name. It's eucalyptus. I bet that's the Latin identification for it. I love this old custom. It's like a guest check that a waitress would keep. Definitely old vintagey paper. Little bird tags. The kookaburra and the blue wren. The Royal Botanical Gardens in Hobart. Oh, that's gorgeous. I could spend the day lost there. Wow. And this is so pretty. There's a kangaroo charm on this. I love that. And there's buttons across here. This is like a file folder. Inside, there are printouts. About an element called osmiridium. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they use them in pens. And there's a whole story here about this element and it coming from Tasmania. And these are actual miner's rights from Hobart, printed onto official paper. I just love this. This was so clever. To go with the story about, chances are, if you had a fountain pen back then, you had pieces of osmiridium that came from Tasmania, and it's the whole story of it. I mean, how amazingly cool is that? There we go. That is so cool. Thank you so much for sharing all these really cool things about your island, about your life. It really is just fascinating. I'm going to put that this way. And what a clever way to put it inside. I'll have to remember that too. Kiss your baby. It's the little things. I love it. This is just amazing, Penny. I am so very touched at all of the beautiful things that you put in here and the time you spent on it. And we had talked briefly, just so everyone knows, about the concept journals that Penny was doing. And then like a month later, I drew her name for the Little Women journal giveaway. And I'm so happy that I had the opportunity to get to know her so much better. And I will always treasure this. I just can't thank you enough. And thank you to all the gals in your craft group. And thanks everyone for popping in and looking at this. Be sure to jump over to Penny's channel. The link is below my video here, and check out some of the other amazing things she's created. And I'll talk to you all soon. Have a great day.